Alright, so today we're going to be cleaning the carpet that I got from the junkyard in the last video, and we're going to be throwing it in the car when it dries, taking off this stuff as well, all bundled up, and have it dry. It's probably going to freeze and slow down the process, but I'm going to need to get this cleaned sooner or later because it's going to keep getting cold. So I got to clean all this stuff. And that's all the loose stuff that I could get off, but the stuff that's glued on there, I might try picking at it for a couple more minutes, but I don't think I'm gonna get all this stuff off. I don't think it's gonna be worth it, but taking all this stuff off is gonna help it dry faster, for sure. All right, I got it all vacuumed up and cleaned up pretty well. All right, now I need to wash it, and it's 35 degrees outside. It's not gonna freeze, but it's gonna take a long time to dry. All right, I got the carpet set out, and I got these tools from Amazon that are brushes that attach to a drill. So I'm probably gonna use this for the flat spots, this for the curved spots. Probably won't use this one. Then I'm using all-purpose cleaner. It's just, I've had it for years, and it's always the first thing I go to. Ooh, it's like lake water. Alright, I got the carpet laying out. It's dripping clean water, if you can see. Alright, I got all of the interior pieces cleaned up. All those pieces over there, there was just a couple screws up top for the side panel right here. That one came loose with the screw over in that corner and one over there. And then the big piece came off with, I think, one screw as well down there. Whenever I get this glove box out, then I can get the hidden screw that's behind here. I just took off this nasty center console, and under it is absolutely gross. And I don't even want to touch anything. There's a pen. I can get to these bolts a lot easier, like the junkyard car. And I can actually move my seat back. Unlike that junkyard car, I cannot get away from this gross interior. I wonder what the passenger seat looks like when I take that out. Got a couple dollars. So I'm under the passenger seat, and they glued over the zip tie. So they glued it on both sides. Why would you do that? This side's not as bad, but it looks like coffee was spilt or something. There's so much foam in these cars for no reason. This is like one of the rustiest parts in the cars. Everywhere else in this car has no rust, but I got the dash ready to be pulled out. You can see how dusty this is. Might as well do a light cleaning since I'm here. Alright, so I got a little bit carried away, and I got a mallet out with my friend, and we're taking out the sound deadener now. I don't know if some of it's gonna come out, but we're gonna try and get the easy stuff in. Go at it. So this car has no rust under it at all, and they're finding rust under the sound deadening. So this is why it's getting picked up. And I don't know how much rust we're gonna find, but if any, I'm gonna take care of it. So this is what it looks like with all the sound deadening off and all the other stuff scraped off. I got 2 full bags of sound deadening, and here's a little rust spot that does go all the way through this spot right here. So I might sand a little bit off of it. I need to repair that eventually. I don't think I'm going to right now, but I plan to get some other stuff done, so I will fix this in the long run, but not right now. I've been taking off more of the seam sealer because I was seeing if there was more rust hidden under it, which luckily there's not. But I've been trying many different methods, and glue gun and a little scraper has been the best way to get up the leftover stuff from hitting the sound deadening with the hammer and it all exploding in pieces. So this is what I have left. I've peeled back all of the little fabric that goes down all the way to here, and same thing on the driver's side. Probably gonna take out this foam piece just because it's not needed. This is probably to help with vibrations, so I don't need that. And this is like not painted compared to the rest of the car, so I'm probably just gonna put some paint on this just so it doesn't rust or nothing, because this is bare metal right here and everything else isn't. So I don't know why I decided not to paint that, and I don't know why I've left that there, but that's gonna come off. I peel back as much of this as I can, and that's about it with as much as I can get. I'm not taking out the whole dash right now because I don't think it's worth it, and this isn't what I was even planning to do. I was taking out the interior, and I thought while I was there I might as well do it. Yeah, after doing this for so long, I don't know why I've kept this on for so long, but it's time to go. Just been spraying this stuff, letting it soak for a minute or two, and then scraping it, and it comes up pretty easy. There's also a hole right here that I'm probably just going to put a bolt through. I have to get all of this sound deadening that's in these cracks, so I might make a little extension piece for my shop vac and get all in there. I plan on re-seam sealing the cracks that I've taken, because the seam sealer was going up to here and here, and there's big globs of it that wasn't really needed. So I'm just going to seam seal a little bit over the rest of the seam seal that's still inside the cracks. And alright, and then after I let this sit, I just start scratching away. Even got the leaf in there. I got some seam sealer, and I got Evercoat Body Shop. It's just what they had at Advanced Auto Parts and was near me. This stuff says to prep it with a little abrasive pad, so I got one. I got some seam seal laid down, and I don't have a glove, so nor brush, so plastic bag might be the next best thing. I might just run my finger across it. It's not too bad. It's not the best. Alright, I got everything else seam sealed up. It's not the best, but I got what I needed to, sealed the cracks, and I got the steering wheel propped up with the piece of wood, and I'm gonna throw the dash back in. I keep getting ahead of myself and putting things on. I lost the wire for that little sensor up top. I think it's a daylight sensor or something. I had to take out the gauge cluster, find the wire, fish it through. Now I can't put on the blinker switch and the wiper switch, and I gotta take this back off. So I realized something was different on my carpet from the manuals and automatics, I think. But the automatics don't have a manual parking brake right here, so this little strip that went across here was causing a bunch of tension so the carpet wouldn't sit flat. But now it does because I cut it. That's one modification I had to make it fit. But I also noticed, I believe there's supposed to be a plastic nut that holds a spot in like this over here, so I might just screw or drill into that and make a hole. I also noticed that my defroster vent doesn't have a sensor cut out for it, and my other one did, so I put mine back in. I might try cutting this first before I try getting the black one, but I just don't know why some of them would have two sensors, because I have one on this side and that side, or some would have one. I'm not too sure. If someone knows, let me know. I still don't know why this yellow connector is or was zip tied together because they click together. It doesn't pull apart. They did a bad job of fixing the wires going into the connector, but the connector still does its thing. Oh, I forgot, they super glued through the zip tie, so I can't remove it. I forgot about that. I got most of the way there. Alright, this is going to be the end of this video, and thank you for watching.